F.J. Hartland, Pittsburgh's premier playwright, also director, actor, man about town, avid martini drinker.
Indeed.
So which of these titles do you relate to the most? What comes first on your business card?
Avid martini drinker.
Excellent.
No, actually it says playwright first on my business card because that's really how most people know me, so I go with playwright.
Your plays have been produced numerous times here in Pittsburgh and beyond. Where did you have your first play done?
Actually, I started writing plays when I was about 12 or 13. One Christmas, for some unknown reason, I asked my parents for a typewriter. I don't know why. And they came through with a typewriter for Christmas. And I just started writing. And I started writing I wrote like a daily soap opera, and I would take it to school and pass it around, and my whole class would read it every day, and they'd wait for the next installment to come in.
So I'm curious, what were the subjects of this soap opera? I mean, was it torrid love affairs? I mean, there you are. How old?
Oh, like 13, 14. It was more like a parody of a soap opera. It was poking fun at soap operas.
So how does one then make the transition from soap opera circulation in middle school to published and produced playwright?
Well, it sort of happened by accident. I had friends that belonged to a church group, and they wanted to do a play as a fundraiser, and they knew that I wrote, and they came to me and asked me to write their production, and I did, and it was done in Johnstown, and then he took it to another church in Altoona to be done, and I was probably 15 or 16 at the time. So it was my first well-produced play, and I was asked to write the play for the junior high school for the drama club one year. So I had productions at a very, very young age. And then those scripts got me into the Pennsylvania Governor's School for the Arts. When it was the first year they had taken writers. They had musicians and actors and dancers, but it was the first year they took writers. So that was exciting to be in the first group of writers at the Governor's School for the Arts. But I really, when I went off to college, I wanted to be an actor. That was my goal. And the head of our acting program sat me down one day over coffee and said, "You know, you have to face some facts here. You're too short, you're too fat, you're too ugly, and you're too untalented to be an actor." So that's when I thought, well, I'll go back to writing because nobody cares what the writer looks like.
Well, meanwhile, you've been a member of Actors Equity since 91, I believe.
Yes.
I hope I'm not revealing anything by saying that.
But no, yes, since 91. I was, of all the people I was in school with as an undergraduate, I was the first one to get an equity card.
But you know, when somebody says something like that to you, I mean, what does that do? Does it destroy you? Does it fuel you? A little bit of both?
Well, I was 19, and it destroyed me. I was really crushed because I thought, this was going to be my career path, and it really. But in hindsight, it was a great thing because that's what got me writing.
And as the guy that writes the play, in a sense, you get to play all the parts.
That's right. I play all those people somewhere along the way.
So do you feel that your experience as an actor contributes to your success as a playwright?
I think it's a big factor because I think my strength is I write roles that actors want to play. Mm-hmm. Because I know what actors look for in a role. Now,
does it work the other way around? Do you feel that your experience as a playwright enhances your performances as an actor?
It's really a whole different way of looking at a script. So when I do perform, I try not to look at it as a playwright, and I have to look at it from a different perspective. So I sort of disengage myself as a writer when I want to play a role, because now if I'm directing, I look at it as a playwright, but as an actor, I think you have to come at it from a completely different perspective.
Now, if we had sitting here the complete works of F.J. Hartland, how would you describe that body of work?
Well, I can tell you what Ted Hoover once said about my work.
I am dying to hear it.
He once said that watching an F.J. Hartland play is like eating a delicious piece of lemon meringue pie and accidentally biting into a piece of tin foil.
Was this a compliment?
I took it as a compliment because I do sort of write plays that when they begin, it is kind of delicious and easy to digest, but then something always happens that is unexpected or is a jolt to when you're watching the play. And that's because that's how I think life is. Days are going by and everything is fine, and the phone rings and everything changes with a phone call. So it's like biting into tinfoil sometimes.
In fact, when that volume of plays is published, I would like to recommend that the cover is tinfoil. What do you think about that?
Ted will probably make me pay a royalty for that.
You might get a bill in the mail just for using that quote.
I probably will, yeah.
But we should mention too that you will be a contributor for Burgh Vivant. We're very excited about that.
I'm very excited about it.
So you'll be out seeing shows and performances and sitting down and letting us know what you think. And I'm really looking forward to your unique perspective on that. I think it'll be very entertaining.
I'm excited about it. Very excited.
I have to invest in some more vodka for these martinis,
Yes.
but you know what? Hey, small price to pay for excellence, if I do say so myself. Did you change the names to protect the guilty?
Yes, but everyone knew who it was.
Very good.
But I never had to go to, court or anything, so. And that's where I met Kevin Bacon.
Are you serious?
So if you ever play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I'm what, 1 degree?
I'm 1 degree, yeah. I knew he was a student there.
Well, you would be 0 degrees, right?
I would probably be 0 degrees.
Or if you're 1 degree, then I'm 2 degree now. How does it work? The person that actually knows them is 0 degrees.
I think that's how it works.
Okay.
But a lot of people have won the game because they know me, and I knew him back in 19...
What was he? He was at the Pennsylvania Governor's School for the Arts?
He was an actor.
I didn't even know he was from Pennsylvania.
He's from Philadelphia.
Okay, that counts. That's still Pennsylvania. We forget about that.
When I was growing up, I used to say there were 3 people I wanted to meet. One was Betty Davis, one was Katharine Hepburn, and one was Jacqueline Kennedy. And now they're all gone, so I've got to pick 3 new people to have
Well, listen, this is why I bought my tickets to see Cher the day they were released. This is really lacking vulgarity. You're clearly not from New York City.